Very good, sir.
I shall leave.
This place to talk to somebody full of etiquette. Right. There's a brothel spaceship-looking thing called Get Your Rocks Off, not too far from here, Kinley.
That looks good.
Aeolus, do you want to take us to show us where the Raven is?
Sure, come with me.
No problem.
And sign us in or whatever needs to be done.
Mm-hmm.
The Raven is like, if you were to imagine this in concentric circles, innermost circle is super neat and tidy with the guns surrounding it. That looks like corpse ships. The next circle out looks like all the different trader ships and tents and all that. And it's kind of a more festive atmosphere, like, hey, we're all getting together doing business and stuff and weird aliens and shit. The next ring out is looks like, if you were to imagine particle board but made of stone, and you can see like 3D printers printing new buildings in the distance, dusty, depressing, all that shit. Freddy's ship is right in between the happy trader zone and the depressing as fuck zone, where their 3D printed rock houses are. It's right on the edge. It's like pretty much in the slums of the thing, or further away from the big guns of the corp, depending on how you look at it. There are other spaceships around, but they look kind of junky or dirty or whatever. His ship looks brand fucking new, and it shines in the sunlight.
I'll go up to the entrance, press the button, say the password, swipe in, they're swiping, and the door opens. And...
Yep, door opens.
Right this way, gentlemen.
Hiss.
Demons.
It leads you into the demonic metal box where you can be prepared like a TV dinner, Matt.
If either of you would like your own quarters before that's snatched up, it's right this way. Just enter your credit card and you can claim it as your own, so only you have access to it.
Now, see, it's a really inconvenient thing for Kinley. I mean, he doesn't have the insanity anymore, but that means he has to not only touch, but stick into a slot his cred card if he wants his own room, which he does, but that would mean using the cred card thing on the slot, which means that he's giving into the demonic powers, which will no doubt infest his brain like space bugs.
How many crew quarters are there?
Crew quarters, there's 5. Passengers, there's 9.
Okay.
The crew quarters are a bit bigger.
So the big question is, are you two taking the last 2 crew quarters?
I'm not claiming any rooms.
No?
Not even passenger rooms?
Considering how many of us there are at any one time, the chances are, if everybody claimed rooms, then there'd be people without a room.
Well, you can share a room.
There's also a dormitory. Plus, there's lots of other places, like if you want to sleep in the cargo bay, there's tons of other places to stay as well. But the benefit of the rooms is they're secure, so you could leave shit there if you felt like it. If you put your credit card into the...
Hey, Kinley. What kind of music do you like?
What?
What kind of music do you like? Yeah.
I don't know.
I want to try something. Just tell me what kind of music you like.
Music? Classical.
Computer.
That's good. Computer.
Computer.
No, computer.
It begins screeching out a demonic chant into the air.
Play some classical music.
It's doing so, but all that Kinley hears is demonic chants trying to summon Azathoth.
Not to your taste, Kinley.
It's so evil.
Computer off.
I do like evil.
Hard shutdown engaged.
No. Music off.
Dear. Yeah. I got a good idea. Let's get an axe.
Complete.
Let's get an axe and play Murder in the Dark.
No.
And just
music will stop. All the lights go off.
I'll
As
play the
soon as he
murderer.
says, let's play
and-
Murder in the Dark. All the lights go off in the ship.
I'll play the murderer with the axe, and we'll start in the main computer area.
Computer lights on.
There's no response.
Damn it. Okay, let me go fix that with you.
I pull out a torch and turn it on.
That works. No problem. You go forward into the pilot place thing and give me a computer use roll at half to restart the computer. You're not familiar with how their computers work here, but by God, you muddle through it. All right, so you've restarted the computer. The lights come back on, the oxygen restarts, all the little things that you've come to expect.
Be very delicate with what you say.
Well, with your role, what they say won't matter because they're not one of the ones authorized to control the ship.
Yeah. I'm just saying that to myself and to them so they know in advance. If someone else fucks it up, they know what to do.
Good times.
Okay, where to now, gentlemen?
See, the demon box tried to kill you all, Kinley, because that's what they do.
All right. So, was there anything pressing you had to do, Alex? I don't know what you've been. I don't know what you've been up to for a while. We haven't crossed paths for a while, so I don't know what you've been doing. So I don't know if you've got any burning issues or anything on your plate at the moment.
No, not really. Nothing that screams out. Just wrapping up some well-needed murder mysteries, really.
Oh, yeah. Staying. A lot of them. So there was.
By the way, McKay.
Yes.
I don't know if you read the boards, but the corporation that the blue clones are from, they're not too far from here.
Okay, they're from a different group, are they? They're not from Vault.
No, they look exactly the same as the ones we saw in the embassy. I'll get back to contact.
You're still there, but just not visible.
Your connection to the server has been interrupted.
So, what do you guys want to do?
All right. So we can't. Computer, what jobs are available?
The computer says, no jobs are available at this time.
Beautiful.
Please subscribe to JobNet to get a full listing of the jobs. Only 2,000 cred. A service of Vortex Group.
Wow, that's expensive.
Yeah, most of the licenses are about that much.
So how does someone who gets themselves a cred stick then get work to pay off the debt?
Be creative. If you want work.
No. I was just curious to see how things worked. But yes, I'm curious as to if somebody turned up here and got a cred stick with a negative 2,000 credits, how on earth are they? And if the limit is 3,000, how then would they possibly survive?
Be creative is my best answer.
You keep saying that, but I don't think they. I'm thinking of things that we shouldn't be doing to be creative.
True. If you want, I can introduce you to White.
Actually, yes, I'm interested in meeting White because I'm curious as to if White is white.
Yeah, I was
he is. Oh, What you mean, AI like?
As in the embodiment of.
As in, yeah, or as in Alex's daughter.
Huh?
Yeah. As in
What
white.
does she look like?
We don't know. We haven't
We don't
seen her
know.
since she was a child.
Oh. Did she have very pale skin?
She was white.
It might be her.
Or if it's like, oh, last we heard of her and Maddie was that they walked the pattern. Oh, she'd already walked the pattern, but the last we heard of Maddie, of those two, is that she took Maddie to the pattern and Maddie walked the pattern and supposedly died, although we suspect that may not have actually been the case.
Alright, well, if you want me to introduce you, I can.
I think we
Just
should.
don't mention the word investigator.
Why?
She's spooked. When Glenn said that he's an investigator by trade, she just would not speak to us at all. Cut us off.
Yep. All right. Well, take her to White and see if she looks familiar or not.
I
or
do
if it's
so.
just a coincidence that her name is a coincidence and it's got nothing to do with any individuals we know.
Indeed.
No problem at all. Are you wanting to just take them straight there? No detours?
No. Straight there.
Very good. Okay. He takes you to a different spaceship. All the businesses seem to be located either in spaceships or in tents right next to a spaceship. Okay. And some of the tents even connected to the spaceships. The place that he takes you to is called the Privacy Club. There's two bouncers standing outside at the bottom of the ramp.
I go in like,
Spaceship.
yes, I'm here to go in, here's my stuff, and do all the normal stuff.
Sir, you need to turn it in upstairs to the slave.
Yes, the slave. I must have missed her. I go do so.
He just looks at you. He takes you guys up to the up the ramp, and inside there's a guy in a black and white vertically striped robe who's got one of those big metal detecting wands. And there's another person who's sitting behind like looks like bulletproof or whatever glass or laser blaster proof glass, and with the complicated thing so that you can turn in, like you can put shit into it and then they can spin it around so that you can't kill the fuck out of them. And the guy goes, please all of your weapons and metallic objects into the tray. You will be given a chit for your
Okay.
He does you guys one at a time, and you each get like a big kind of coin looking chit with a number on it, and he goes over you with the wand afterward. Does anybody wish to try to hide anything from the metal detecting wand?
No, I'll take off my butcher's chain and hand over my knives.
He just nods like, yeah. And after you turn it in, and before he gets to the next one, he says, if you cause any problems or fail to get the 2-drink minimum, you forfeit all of your gear that you have turned in. Please have a nice night. Through there. Next. Right. And so that goes through all the things. And you guys go in, and it's a hellish red is fighting it out with blue. And the person that Freddie points out, Freddie, are you wanting to just walk them up to the table, or?
No, I'll just say that to her, and then if they want to talk to her, they can go talk to her.
All right. Here's what this person named White looks like. As you can see, really pale skin with a big fucking black hair sticking straight up on top. She's sitting at a table. All the tables here looks like everything's kind of in a Faraday cage here. And there's a lot of anti-surveillance stuff here and there. The waitress comes up to you. She's wearing the black and white striped clothing, although hers is more stylish than the guy who took your shit. And she says, what will you have to drink?
Whiskey.
Would you like to get both drinks now, sir?
Yeah.
Right. She gets your drinks, has you insert your, once again, you have to fucking use the card because nobody else can even touch it. And right, you get charged 20 for the 2 drinks total, 20 cred. So now you're negative a little bit more.
I'll give my 2 drinks to Kinley.
Yeah, that's wise. And right, 20 off yours, and McKay gets 20 off his. You each get 2 drinks of whatever the fuck you want, except for Kinley, who has 4 drinks and seems happier.
So this white, she doesn't look familiar, like she's maybe a child we once knew that is now grown up.
No. You're pretty sure you've never seen this crazy looking humanish female before.
Cool.
Now, let's see if she notices Freddy.
Everyone notices Freddy.
She sees Freddy with you guys and goes. She just goes to ignore. Give me empathy rolls, everybody.
Do we really need to make them? Yeah, and then quite a lot.
Crap. One button. I still made it. That's fine.
Cool. Yeah, you guys are thinking that you're done here. Kinley, you're thinking that you are now fruit from the poison tree, if you know what I mean. Since you hang out with a guy who hangs out with an investigator, you are now persona non grata as far as she's concerned as well. Yeah. But you got 4 drinks out of it, and that's something. I mean, sure, they may make you into some sort of weird slave, and then you'll be once again in the gladiator pits trying to fight for your freedom while causing a new slave revolt so you can kill all those other people.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
All right.
You guys want to get your own table?
I'll ask the waitress for a timer.
Very good. Which table are you at?
I point to like a table where we're at.
Oh, okay. You guys move over to the table. She sets up a timer with 50 minutes left on it and says, there you go. That should get you out in plenty of time.
Thank you.
You guys now have one of the only fairly private places to talk ever, or you can just cut to. I don't know if you have anything to actually say to each other or just glare Freddy for getting you into possibly indentured servitude slavery. I don't know.
All right, what next?
No, it's up to you. If you want to get a job, we can look around for that. Or if you want to look into this jacket a bit more, we can wait a couple of days, come back and see what our friend has to say.
They said they were going to get in touch with me, so.
Oh, well.
I assume I will get pinged. But yes. All right, and Alex, you didn't have anything particularly burning. What about you, Aeolus? Did you have anything particular burning? You needed
burning? No. Well, besides someone wanting to potentially kill me, if and when my hand grows back. No.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You watch Kinley pound through his drinks. The alcohol here kind of tastes like, give me a taste roll, Kinley. I mean, if you fail it, that just means it hit the back of your throat and was swallowed before your tongue really got to acknowledge it.
Yeah. No acknowledgement.
It's alcohol.
Yay.
You guys sit there in the bar. It just shows other creatures coming in and talking. This seems to be the kind of place where shady individuals go talk in booths for a few minutes, and then fuck off to go somewhere else. This is definitely this is not a fucking hangout and drink kind of place. This is a clandestine meeting place. They have like beads and stuff, like bead curtains that you can kind of see through enough to know if there's any violence going on, but maybe it's gonna mask some of the other talking and shit like that. Plus, you can also activate whatever kind of they have built-in bug jammers and stuff like that you can activate. It's all part of the service, and at 10 credit drink, it's not a bad service.
If you wanted to potentially look into those clones that we met, find out a bit more about them, we could do that.
I mean, they're probably mass produced and.
Well, we don't really know anything about the company, Blackbriar.
Oh, do you have a device that allows you to access the computer network here?
Oh, that's super illegal. And I'm not ready to do that just yet.
What, accessing the computer network?
Oh, you mean access?
Yes.
You can do that on your cred stick.
Okay.
So, but it's all owned by the corporation, the Vortex Corporation. So it's quite biased.
I'll do a search on blue clones.
Why don't you just search Blackbriar?
Welcome to the Vortex Internet. How much do you love Vortex? Would you like to fill out this free questionnaire? Yes? Yes. Make selection now.
I'll select the second yes.
Okay. They go through and ask you a bunch of, like, there's a bunch of super invasive questions.
Don't know. Sometimes. Only on Wednesdays when it's raining.
Okay. The only things on the internet here seem to be propaganda about how great the company is.
Nothing about Blackbriar.
And it says, Blackbriar is not owned by Vortex Group. Would you like more information on Vortex Group and how it makes your life better?
We could also, if you want, see if we can find those elves from the North Pole that were here before. I don't know where they are now, but we might be able to find them.
What, you saw some Kepler elves?
Yeah, from the North Pole.
You know they were ones from the North Pole?
Yeah. Oh, I recognize one of those fuckers. He tried to cut my finger off.
We can try and we'll see if we can see him.
After you guys finish your drinks and well within your time limit before you need to buy new drinks if you'd like to stay, you guys leave here. And do me a luck.
Handing out chits, get our gear.
No problem. They do stop you and make sure you get your gear. They really don't want your shit.
Cool.
No problem. After getting back your gear, give me a luck roll, Pete.
Yep, by quarter.
You do see a guy with like 6 bodyguards. Wondering why all of his bodyguards have the same skin pattern that looks like that. That's what the blue guy's skin pattern looks like.
Yep.
And on their clothing, they have some strange symbol like that.
Okay.
They just seem to be bodyguarding this guy. Freddie, you know that the spaceship of the blue guys is literally like 250 meters that way if you want to go there. You have no idea where the fucking Keebler, or as McKay says it, Kebler elves are. You have not a clue on that. And this is what the clothes look like with the black and white stripe things. And also you do see a vending machine that's selling this kind of stuff. And as you guys are standing at the bottom of the ramp, seeing if Freddy has the courage to take you anywhere, a couple guys are heading up the ramp, and one of them says to you, "Man, fuck those other rocks. Unless you speak Enoch, you can't understand any of them. And if you do speak Enoch, you know I talk about those fucking traders, not even all those bastards." And the other guy goes, "This is the best rock, man. Fuck the other rocks." They head on in.
Who were they guarding?
Looks like some rich guy, possibly a merchant of some sort.
Okay, I'm wondering if there's some kind of mercenary group.
Probably. That's what I was thinking. Some sort of private military.
Well,
Military.
they should right over
private
there. If you want
military
to
farm.
go look at them. I would suggest if we want to go and look at their ship or whatever, that we go to cleanse, get our haircuts, get some beards and long hair, just in case they don't recognize us. Because some of them might still be there and they may see us.
They were interested in objects. They weren't interested in us.
Yes, but if they see us, who knows how they'll react? I don't know.
Well, if they start shooting at us, they break the law, don't they?
True, but what if they come back to the embassy instead?
I don't know if they'd come back to the embassy because they're after particular objects. Their intent wasn't to attack us. Their intent was after the objects. So they had...
Okay, well, do you want to go tell them then?
I can go.
A drone comes over, hovers near you guys, lowers down, scans the fuck out of Kinley, just like that flies around behind him. Goes,
what?
I don't know.
I sniff Kinley. Have you been smoking something?
Huh?
Why was that drone? Never mind.
I know, it's a demon.
You're not carrying anything you shouldn't be, are you?
Like what?
A bomb, anything.
Oh, yeah, because I just carry a bomb around with me all the time.
You're Kinley. I don't know what you carry.
Yeah, sometimes you like twirling your mustache and holding those black balls with the fuse going out, hissing away.
It's true.
They bring a good point out.
They got me there.
Alright, let's go and see what we do.
Yeah, let's wander over that way and have a look.
No problem. Freddy faces one of his fears. I mean, he's got more fears than Monk. So, yeah, you guys head over. You guys head over and to the Blackbriar ships. They have several different ships, and they have some interesting shit over there. Goddamned if you don't see one of the exact vehicles that was doing strafing shit on your embassy not too long ago, Pete. There's the vehicle. There's what the guns look like. That's what some of the armor looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And hold on, let me roll for. They nod amiably at you. Sorry about your embassy and all that. One of them says, they appear to recognize you immediately. They do seem to have various cyber augments and stuff like that.
Did you get what you were after?
Oh, nope. Nope. We got hired by somebody. Say, do you have money?
Not at the moment. Well, yes, I do have money, but not right here, right now.
Well, I'd be happy. I'd be happy to get the Sarge who might want to talk to you and tell you stuff for money.
How much money?
He shrugs. He goes, send the sergeant over. Ground two. Right. Another guy who looks exactly like these guys, except he has like a tattoo of a sergeant's rank on his forehead, comes over. He goes, Oh, it's a guy, yeah. He smiles and nods at you. You guys are, well, Freddie's busy looking at him. Kinley, you notice that they have very discreetly got like 10 or 12 guys kind of casually hanging out with lots of heavy weapons, just happen to be here, you know, in what could be called like a firing squad formation that are just kind of hanging out and stuff. You're just kind of noticing that.
Mm-hmm.
The sergeant goes, can I help you? This guy has money and he wants to find out more about that job. And he goes, He calls somebody else who brings over a fucking zero reader and he says, impress me. He puts his card in one end and looks at Freddie.
I'll pay him 1,000 for it.
Give me a bargain roll. This is not a super impressive amount.
Bargain.
You can do it.
You can build it up.
Hey.
Yeah.
Order.
He goes, fair enough. Didn't like that asshole anyway. We got hired by some cutout named Wicked Grave. He's a fixer. They were looking
Grave. Sorry, Wicked Grave, did you say?
That's right. Hey, hold on, man. I got some pictures. Wait here. He goes and gets pictures.
Beautiful.
Here's the guy who hired us. Shows you this picture.
Is that underneath the? Is that the picture underneath the symbol?
Yep. That's the fixer. We did some research. It was found out this is the guy who hired the fixer because we like to know who we're actually working for. And this is a picture of what they wanted. I don't know if that helps you at all, but welcome to it. You need to hire us. Here's my card.
Thank you. But yes, very interesting. Did they tell you what the object was at all, or just say they wanted this object?
Should have gave us that picture.
Do you know who the guy is in the middle?
No. We picked this up off of camera feed.
What dimension? What dimension are they from?
Here somewhere. I know Wicked Grave is. Not sure where he is. He definitely fell out of view. Possibly killed by the guy in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Especially after we failed to come up with stuff, because hiring us, as you may have guessed, isn't cheap. But as you know, we get the job done.
Well, if the guy had decent intelligence, and I don't mean his IQ, I mean intelligence on what he was after, he would have known that we didn't have whatever the hell it is.
Right.
Had better luck in getting it. But that's the way of it.
I have a question. That looks somewhat familiar to the amulet that Rock took from the crazy raven person. That pattern looks somewhat similar.
Oh, I see what you're saying. No.
Okay.
No, I get what you're saying, but no.
Okay. Do we know what that is at all, Logan? Can we roll anything?
I don't know. Do you know what it is?
Yeah, I know what it is, but I'm not saying in front of these people.
Okay.
Freddie keeps going, do you know what it is? And you're like, shut the fuck up. Johnny, you are way out of your depth on this.
No idea what they're on about, what they're after.
Oh,
but yes.
Okay. Great. Give me an acting roll, Pete. These guys just.
As in, I shouldn't say I do know. I should say that I suspect.
Yes. But
they
watch you.
It's,
you notice that the clever ones are keeping an eye on Kinley in the background because they just got the feeling that maybe he likes killing people too much. So they kind of keep a little eye on him.
I'm going to be Well, if you could flip back to the cards, I'll want to get
sorry.
rid of a couple of cards, and then I'll spend a reroll.
Damn you. The card says something like, when you want the job done right and using overwhelming firepower.
Reroll.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, they got a lot of tough-looking bastards. They all look about the same, and they all seem to have like their rank actually tattooed onto them. So you're guessing there's not a lot of advancement, but they also have like barcodes and some whole thing in the back of their head that probably allows demons to come in and possess them and shit like that. Yeah. These guys look like they may be demons or slaves to the demons or possibly in league with demons, Kinley.
Right. Demons it is.
So how did you find where we were?
He takes his credit card out of the reader and goes, anything else? All right. Good day.
Thank you.
Good day.
He just smiles like, I got all the cards and a whole bunch of really, really fierce people at my back. Holy shit. One of the guns on the ship just kind of sagged a bit. So it's not really pointing at you guys, but generally pointing in this general direction.
We leave from this place and go to another place.
All right, no problem. You guys make your way through the freak show that has become your lives and head on over. Where do you know where you're going to?
Do you want to go back to the ship?
If you want.
As you're heading toward your ship, sirens begin popping up from hidden locations and go, and it sounds just like the fucking Morlock sirens. People begin scurrying toward different buildings in fear. What do you guys do?
Crap. Run to the ship.
All right. If we're close enough to the ship, otherwise we'll run into the nearest business.
Yeah.
You should be able to make the ship. All that you need is everybody to give me a sprinting roll. All the PCs are super good at sprinting, although you almost managed to leave Freddy behind. Oh, McKay trips over a small deceased imaginary turtle and goes, leave me. And you guys are like, see ya.
Pick him up, Kinley.
Can I attempt to pick him up as I run past?
Give me a strength roll to treat him like a purse chihuahua and just grab him and whoop. All right, no problem. Yeah, you are held in the most uncomfortable. It's like having a fucking one of those jaws of life pick you up, not too gently, and then you get jostled for the next 5 minutes. It's fucking horrible. And on top of that, you can smell fucking whiskey the whole goddamn time.
That's the bonus.
You guys go rushing up to the ship, but the door is closed.
I press the button, swiping.
Oh, it opens. Okay, you guys hurry into the ship and whatnot.
I close the door behind me.
You hear distant.
And I watch out the window.
You don't have windows. It's a spaceship.
What is that?
Bring up the monitors.
Okay,
there you go.
Yeah.
Sure. How do you want to bring up the monitors?
In the cockpit.
Excellent. Give me a computer usage roll in half. You've never done this before, and it's not obvious on how to do it.
Computer display external view, please.
The computer goes, I'm sorry, that is forbidden for your current level of access.
Computer external view, please.
Right, monitors come up and stuff like that, and you guys get to see, it looks like some fucking wild lightning stuff. It seems to be blasting parts of the city and just wreaking devastation in the distance. And of course, it seems to be clawing its way in this direction. Here's what the lightning looks like.
Oh boy.
Excuse me.
You guys want to hang out in the spaceship and hope you watch some other spaceship go when the lightning hits it, it explodes.
No, I don't know how to fly this thing.
I don't see any other option.
Okay, you guys hang out in there for a while. Who's got the lowest luck, real quick? Just
Probably
curious.
me.
Excellent. Roll that shit. Seems pretty indiscriminate on what it blows up, and yeah,
Oh,
looks like it's heading right toward this spaceship. In fact, you're pretty convinced that the path of destruction should just nicely come across your spaceship, and possibly there's. Oh my God! You just realized there's a trailer park near you. You are fucking doomed. What do you do?
Matt, stop holding out.
What?
Stop holding out.
Stop holding on what?
I know what you have.
What?
Okay, be that way then.
What?
The
Do you want to
lightning
reroll?
continues advancing toward your spaceship, getting ready to blast you and your new home into a million bits. You watch it blast some other thing. You see a body on fire come flying out of it.
I seriously don't know what you mean. You want
Yes.
me to opponent fails it or what? I don't know.
The reroll.
Okay. Who wants to reroll?
Me, I believe.
I mean, it's up to you. You don't have to.
Yeah, no, I don't. No.
You can res and the body.
I'll play the reroll.
It shows the people in the trailer park going, I knew this day would come.
That one. There you go. By half.
Oh, thank
The storm comes right at you, and then it almost seems to inhale, barely misses your ship, and it just devastates the shit out of the trailer park, leaving a smoking pit. And then it continues on and dissipates. Now, everybody give me an essence roll. Lower is better. We're looking for like a ×1 here. ×2 will get you a different result. ×3, I don't want to even hear about it. Good luck.
Eh.
Cool. Wow, that was scary. Fuck them trailer park people. You hear a different tune after another 20 minutes, and then you see people coming back out of the
Any
wings.
idea
And
what that was?
Yeah.
Aeolus?
I mean, if it's anything to do with what I read in the guide, I believe they have these every now and then. There's some kind of storm.
worst briefing ever. Some sort of storm. Really?
Okay, so it was mentioned in the guide, was it?
Yeah, I need to reread what it said.
Who knew that something that you read would become important later?
That's why I need to run for safety.
Yeah, there you go. You see some other guys coming out and digging through the rubble.
Well, it wouldn't be a Zir storm because the lightning's not green.
This is the closest I could get to green lightning. Sorry.
Okay, so it is green lightning, is it? All right.
So
I just wanted some scary fucking lightning, so, but it was green. My bad.
Supposedly helps recharge stuff.
Does it say how often it happens?
Random. Unknown.
The look on Freddie's face as he's sitting in his
understood what causes them. Nobody has been able to predict them.
So what you're telling me is the $6 million spaceship report may or may not get blown up at any moment. when we're not even there.
Yep.
I thought you were
Really?
paying it to be in like a protective area. Is that not good enough?
I mean, yes, but what if it gets blown up by lightning?
That's what
Wow.
insurance is for, isn't it?
They didn't buy the insurance subscription package.
How much?
Freddie.
How much is the insurance subscription?
Oh. Let's see. The spaceship was $2 million spaceship or so. So it'd be
3.5 million.
3.5 million. So it'd be like 35,000 a season.
I don't have that.
Oh, cool. So
Damn it, Glenn, this is your fault. You wanted the spaceship.
Yeah, why did Glenn want a spaceship?
I don't know. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy we have it.
oh, it's a wonderful. It could use a lot of interior stuff, like if you were to buy various extra furnishing. Like that, right now, it has the very basic furniture, but this has got for everybody except Kinley. This would be a very exciting thing because it has a lot of expandability. There, you could put in your own stuff, your own furniture. There's even online maps because they bought a fucking Firefly Serenity class ship, and yeah, it's just a wonderful base for the PCs that they don't know how to fly, can't afford to insure, etc. So, other than a few drawbacks, it's neat.
I hate my life.
Mm. Yeah, that's a recurring theme in this campaign. So,
And in regards to what the blue guys were, the Black Briar guys were after,
Yes.
it's the thing that the Harlequins have been hassling us about.
Oh, the Overthruster.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Which I've got maybe a guess as to where one might be, but
Just
doubtful.
with the cat.
Do you mean I
Some
turn
of
off
these
my
creatures.
body? I turn off my cameras before I continue talking.
Do you want me to turn off mine as well?
You didn't buy a subscription to the upload service, so yours aren't
No,
on.
but they're still recording.
Locally to your camera.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, turn off.
Well, you've already said a bunch of really.
Yeah, I was going to say. So you
like,
said it. You've already
should
said
go
it
kill a
before
guy.
turning them
Turn
off.
off the camera so they don't know who I'm going to kill. It's Joe Pratt.
I just remembered, okay.
Yeah, you are
Before
the
we
worst.
say where they might be, at least let's turn them off.
Yeah,
Okay.
that won't be suspicious at all.
So where do you think they are?
Well, as I've already stated where I thought it potentially was a couple of months ago.
You did?
Yes, I did.
I don't remember. Forest?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you mean the limousine?
No.
Oh. Where then in Forest?
Oh yeah, you were there. The whole reason they suspect we've got it.
Yeah.
We encountered people that look like us.
Oh, that.
Yes,
spaceship.
that.
The
Yes,
spaceship.
yes.
Okay, do you want to go over there and look?
For what purpose? Besides saying, "Oh, look, yes, that is it. We do have it." And then what?
Well, I don't know. What do you want to do with it? If it is there.
Exactly. That's why.
If it isn't. Yeah, okay.
That's why I haven't bothered going to look for it, because it's that thing of it either confirms that we do have it or we don't have it, but it doesn't get us any closer to the whole thing about why they want it or whatever.
Do you know what it does?
Well, potentially allows for the traveling through dimensions. Presumably, that's how they traveled. That's how they moved the spacecraft. Since they used a dimension gun to leave, excuse me, they would have probably needed some way of getting the ship through dimensions.
True. It was a bit weird that they just leave it behind, though.
It's possible it's not there anymore. Has anybody actually gone to look?
No. We can do that now if you want. But again, we have the issue of if it is there and we do find it, then what do we do with it?
Exactly. And if it's not there, and they keep hassling us about it,
I think it might be one of the limousines. You know, the 10.5 resonators.
that's not what they were after. An overthruster, not a
It may
house
be referred to more than one name.
It
I don't know. Well, we might as well just go look then.
Yep, we can do that. Has it been archived as something? I've just been trying to find a post about it.
Oh, it might be archived, yeah.
Yeah, I can't see it there though in the archive. Because stuff archived was back in April.
It might be. Actually, did we even post it? Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, because we posted about the embassy being attacked. We talked about it.
Oh, that was a while ago.
Raslin or one of the other guys managed to find some information about what the Harlequins were after, a bit more about what the Harlequins were after.
Yeah, the original spaceship post was a while ago.
Yeah.
I can't remember who was with us. Was Alex with us?
Kinley, just so you know, you're in a spaceship currently, and because they want to torture you more, they're talking about bringing you to a different spaceship next.
But it's not full of demons everywhere. So there's that.
You know that's a lie. And there's some lights on one of the boards over there that are blinking and flashing, and they keep blinking and flashing, and some of them are flashing out of order. They just keep blinking and flashing, and the lights keep going on and off, and you don't know why. Do they actually serve a purpose?
Aeolus, you have the ability now to shadow walk to a location you want to go to.
Yes.
Can you use that to shadow work to a location an object is from? Yeah, instead of saying, I want to go to a location which has diamonds on the beach.
Oh, no, no,
say,
I don't
want
have
to
that
go
ability.
to the location this object is from.
I don't have that ability.
Okay.
I have the ability to go somewhere specifically that I've been to before, rather than somewhere random.
But you don't have the ability to search shadows for something specific. Okay.
No. As far as I'm aware, Kinley doesn't either. So.
Yeah. That's right.
That would have been really useful.
It is the attack on the embassy post. I've gone past it, I don't know how many times. Yes, also known as the oscillation overthruster.
Dun, dun, dun.
Baseball-sized device that is used in a vehicle for traversing dimensions.
Sounds like something you'd find in those limousines, maybe. But you're right, it could be the spaceship as well.
Oh, we can go and check it out, but again, it's that thing of...
Okay, well. We won't know until we go there, so let's just go
Mhm.
look.
Oh shit! I've
Okay.
been muted this whole time. Oh well.
Were you
We-
trying to say something?
I was going to say the devices in the limousines, I believe, were a lot bigger than what this is.
Did we see
Tillinghast.
them? Did we see them?
The Tannhauser, whatever they were called.
Tillinghast resonated,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, let's go to the spaceship then. Have a look.
We go to Clem's.
No problem. You guys feel like you may be forgetting something as you are heading out. You what?
Well, we're waiting to get contacted by the
Not that.
Kingsman, but that might take a while.
It may take more than a session.
Yes, exactly.
What, the spaceship? Or close the spaceship, if that's what you mean.
Well, it closes automatically when you leave
Oh, okay.
because spaceship is smart like that. No problem. The door opens. You guys go out, and Freddie, you have the dreadful feeling you're forgetting something important. But as you guys head out, there's a
turn my cameras back on, by the way.
yay, take a card, and thanks for ruining Logan's fun. Right. There's a group of women around their girlfriend who seems to be unresponsive on the ground. They're all dressed for clubbing and stuff, like night clubbing, not going out and beating
My
people.
eyes light up, and you just see, like, if this was a movie, a reticule going further and further down her backside. And I'm just staring at her.
Oh my God! Is somebody call a doctor? One of them says.
What happened?
Oh, I think she had too much to drink. I don't even know if she's breathing and stuff.
Stand out of the way, ma'am. I'm the party paladin.
The what?
Bounce, chicka, bounce, bounce. I can start
Give me a
getting to work
dancing
on.
roll if you begin dancing around.
How far away is Clem's from here?
Maybe a kilometer and a half.
Mm,
No problem. They fall back before your epic dance moves. They say. He dances
I am
up to
St. Patrick. I attempt to do first aid on her.
Oh, I thought this would be a lot more dramatic. All right, sure. Give me a first aid roll.
Oh yeah.
Excellent. You put her in the recovery position and you help make sure the airways are clear. All the first aid stuff that is good. Eventually, she throws up some and starts breathing again, and all the women applaud you.
Mm-hmm. And
Oh my
ladies,
God, who are you?
I'm also a great cook.
Yeah. Right. Give me a seduction roll on the group of women. Right. He's picked up, there was 3 non-humans among them. He's picked up a fucking wad of fucking demon box things, demon box numbers. And yeah, you've definitely got some possible dates going. They help eventually like an ambulance type thing comes and they load her in and they're like, oh, somebody knew what they were doing. And yeah, women are all just passing by Kinley, giving him wads of paper or whatever with their communication box numbers and shit. And
Nice.
yeah, they go on about their way. And Kinley looks unhappy. He looks happy until he realizes he'd have to use his demon box to actually contact them. That kind of kills a lot of it.
I'll get my PA to do it.
There you go.
Look at Freddie.
Freddie's just standing there, like, with the anal effector in his hand, frozen, completely unmovable, just standing there.
That could have been a really awkward scenario right there. Especially since it's got a fucking horse on it now.
But he's just standing there motionless.
All right. Unfortunately for the poor girl, they managed to get her in an ambulance and take her away before you can ram anything up the old chocolate whiz way.
All right, come on.
You guys begin making your way to Clem.
Come on,
There's-
Freddie.
Huh? Oh, how'd this fit in my hand? I put it away.
You really wish you would clean the horse. The horse looks like it's been through a
I
bad.
cleaned it last time I used it.
How did it get dirty again? Then he looks at it like,
Huh.
As you guys are heading back toward Clem's, are you going to Clem's?
Yes.
You pass a vending machine selling Soylent Yellow. Soylent Corporation's logo is "The future is now." No problem. And flying slowly over you guys is a gunship that has the Vortex Corporation logo, and it says "Safety is our business" as they randomly point the gun at people in the crowd as they fly over.
I wave hello.
People kind of move away from Freddy as you guys are walking. Like, hey. They're just kind of. So yeah, walking suddenly became a little easier. You guys
the spotlight, the big bright halogen lights.